Hello, everyone. Welcome to Riot-Cast Ep.2. I am Galatix, your lovely host, and I have a whole brand new spectrum of people from the Seattle Riot joining us today. I would like everyone to say who you are and then move on to our questions.
I'm going to get my introduction out of the way because I'm literally pulling into the Whataburger drive-thru. This is at me. So,
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Sounds way better than my PB&J sandwich.
Yeah.
I tell you, the very first chance I get to go into a Whataburger, I'm going into a Whataburger.
Oh my god, it's so delicious. You know what I'm going to get right now?
Man, when I'm hungry and I see motherfuckers posting pictures on Reddit, and I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But going back to our introductions.
Oh shit, yeah, sorry. Who's next?
I guess I'll go next since I kind of have introduced myself, and if you couldn't tell by now, I'm Matt. I'm the newest rookie on the Seattle Riot.
And I'm Cameron Herbowitz, NASCAR aficionado, and currently roommateless. My roommate moved out, so
Wow.
no more hockey
You're,
players in my dorm.
Your Met's been abandoned, as it were.
Well,
I've
was
been
he called
abandoned
up?
for the second straight time, bro.
Was he called up or whatever?
No, they just moved them in with the boys.
Ooh, okay then. Awesome.
Insert Cam's College Here Boys season 2017.
Insert Cam trying to not kill himself because classes are terrible.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't mean to bring it down, but dude, I'm getting fucked right now.
Yo.
I feel that. I've been arguing with my college about 6 credit hours, but that's neither here or there. So we're gonna start with your questions, Cam, because you thought you weren't gonna show up. Yep. Well,
Yeah, I was supposed to be on a date, but that got canceled because of the rain that's coming.
Hashtag blue balls.
Yeah, right, bro.
yeah, Clardy, I don't think you can talk about it. You have a fiance. Moving on.
Nice.
Unsure. Okay. Can we keep up this torrid starting pace that we have now?
Yes? I feel like the obvious answer is yes. Yes, right?
Can we keep up a pace that we've kept up the whole first half of the season?
Yep.
No. We're the Montreal Canadiens of the SHL.
No, don't.
No, don't say it or else we're gonna get cursed. Stop it.
Oh, fuck.
Stop it. Okay, someone who isn't Mac, answer this question.
Oh my fucking god.
Did anybody else's sarcasm pick it off?
I'd like to say we can, but in all my time of being on the Riot, we've always finished in like 4th or 3rd place. So this is a foreign concept to me.
Yeah.
Oh god, no, he's not wrong though. The Seattle Riot are the perennial bridesmaid of the Western Conference playoffs.
Really? Have you seen the Edmonton Blizzard in the last 12 seasons?
But
Yeah, they always
They've
beat
won
us.
they've been to the finals like 6 times and won once.
well, okay, but that means that they're like the actual the maid of honor. Like they're the maid of honor of the Western Conference. We're just a shitty bridesmaid. Like we're getting hit on by some random dude's cousin. We're not even going to get up there right next to the bride and groom. Like that's how bad this is. At least we're in the playoffs. At least we're in the list. But I think that this year's I need to at least be the maid of honor. At least looking in.
Yeah.
Not to get defensive, but we kind of did.
Yeah, I to be honest, I'm new, so I don't really know. I hope that you guys do, but at the same time, I also want to lift the cup with you guys. So if you are successful now, I'm sad because Prospect wasn't there to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
If it means anything, this is the best chance I've had in 10 seasons, I feel.
Well, then I'm going to definitely support that. Then, next question.
I haven't seen the team click quite this well since I was on the one that won a cup in season 23.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy about that.
Nice. So, next question. For the love of God, we can't beat. I think it's why can't we beat Portland? I don't know, Valley. But
I will tell you right now why we can't beat Portland.
why?
because of a member that's on that team that knows how to play and use the most of what he has.
Is it Lease?
Is it Tanner?
Oh, yes. I play with the guy in Hamilton, and I'll tell you this much right now. He knows what he's doing.
Yep.
And anybody that does that is fucked in the head.
Yep. I will.
I was in Edmonton one season. We played them in the finals, and I'm just like, guys, you need to change the lines. I know what he's going to do. He did it, and we got swept. And I'm just like, fuck. I pointed out the car crash before it happened.
Yep.
And we made it to the finals. I was really clicking with, I think it was Koroviv. We had like 9 points in 5 games. Going into the end of the season, we were kicking ass in the playoffs. We hit New England and just bam, just like that.
Yep. So Tanner,
Well,
Tanner's
go ahead.
probably the person to go for it because like we were on the Mammoths together and like he's really good at what he does. He's really really good. Like honestly, like when I was doing my early build of Xena, I would go and like talk about it, and he was the one who told me all the things to make her work. And I'm not saying that she's the most successful SMJ, like not the most successful from her draft class, but she's pretty damn good at what she does. She's leading the Mammoths with scoring and assists right now, and I'm like,
Who was it?
Zenaida Titova is my player, and like Tanner helped me like in the early. Clardy, please mute your microphone. So like helped me with the early build, and all of a sudden it's like Xena turned out the way she is because Tanner helped me with that. And so I can definitely say that Tanner is the reason. We love you, but when we go up against you, I am so sad. I am the most sad.
I'd also like to argue that Portland has gotten significantly better because their team has gotten significantly better.
Mm-hmm.
I will
I
throw
just
it out
look at
here.
these,
Wally's the GOAT.
Well, I mean, yeah, Wally's the trade goat.
Wally's the best.
You know
I
what?
would argue that. No, sorry, no. You go ahead.
As much as people make fun of him for how many trades he's make, it makes the league interesting.
Exactly.
Trades make the league interesting.
And they're good trades too. Like he's gotten Bananov, he's gotten Lundberg, he's gotten a couple of people who are pretty solid players, and he's adding in youth that are going to stay there a while because their entry league contracts are 3 years. So they're probably going to be hovering around 900 TBE in about 2 years. You remember that Sports Illustrated article about your 2017 Houston Astros World Series champions? It was in like 2015.
Yep, I remember that one.
That's the shit that's going to happen with Portland. Put this shit in the bank. Season 35 SHL champions are the Portland Admirals.
Hashtag hot take.
Hot take.
You know something? How would you feel if we lost to them in the finals? After just saying that right now.
It would be pretty awful, but I would feel that it would be worth the hot take.
You know what? I've always felt the sim kind of tells a story more than anything, and that'd be the coolest thing ever. Losing like that, I'm like, sucks to lose, but man, the Portland Admirals winning it out of nowhere would be the most shocking shit I've ever seen.
Hashtag secret Portland fans. Okay.
I did consider going there after Edmonton until DZ got a hold of the Seattle Riot. Because I was like, I like those colors.
They're beautiful colors.
When JP and Cuffy were GMs, I wanted to go back for my last season so I could have a reunion tour from junior year when they got me at the very beginning of my career. But Cuffy left and so did JP, and that idea went out the window.
Oh, that's sad. Anyway.
That would have been awesome.
Okay.
Are you guys aware that this can happen?
What?
Are you guys aware that this can happen? I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I'm
And
looking.
right after the game where I said I hadn't taken a penalty in like 5 games, I ended up taking 2 in this one.
Nice. I just looked.
Including one with 13 seconds left.
I just looked at my most recent one, and the Prince George Firebirds and the Colorado Mammoths went to shootout. And do you know the person who won the shootout for the Mammoths?
Chris Pichetti?
No, Xena. Zinaida Titova, my two-way forward, that I don't put anything into shootout or anything along those lines, is the person who fucking won.
Are we talking about penalty shot and how awesome that is? Because you have the perfect podcast guest for that.
No, we're not talking about that. We're going to go through all of our questions first before we go and potentially talk about that. We're going to shelve that for another time.
Not being able to hit the net at all. Why don't you guys go take a look at who has the best shooting percentage in the SHL right now?
You do. I saw that yesterday.
Yes, it's over 20. My player is not supposed to score goals at all, ever.
Why don't you send some of that shit to Samee?
Like, the joke is like 1 or 2 a season makes sense. His shooting percentage is like ridiculous.
Well, we know
it's never gone above like 70. It's always been his lowest stat.
Yep, and yet, okay, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue on with these questions. If you could change one thing about the SHL, what would it be? Didn't we talk about this all last time?
I couldn't remember, so I put it up there.
Well, it was like...
No, it was what we did. 5 things we liked and 5 things we didn't. This is what we will change.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then. I'll go first. Things I would change about the SHL. I would make money-making opportunities a little easier access for rookies, because getting TPE early on when you have no money and you didn't figure out that doing a podcast is the way to make bank pretty quickly with people you like.
You're here as it were.
Yeah.
Completely agree. That's like exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, just make that a little bit easier and you'll have people stay. Otherwise, they're going to get too fucked up over it.
If you had 10 million early on, that's enough training to do you a few seasons, and chances are you'll probably stick around.
Yep.
I've pointed that out a few times, and I'm glad that you see it as well.
Okay, Clardy, what do you think, since I hear your microphone keep going off?
Well, that's partially because I'm driving, but the one thing that I would argue is I'm going to take the Gary Johnson approach here. I want the SHL to be more free, just in general. So we've got systems that are pretty restricted. You've got aside from that general argument, which we can make a whole entire podcast about later, the one thing that kind of does irk me is that some things have never been fixed. And the one thing that I do think needs to be like fixed is graphics. Mm-hmm. That shit needs to be fixed like crazy. And I think that there's a good system that we could put into place. Is there any chance that you all would let me outline that real quick?
You got 2 minutes.
All right, 1 minute.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is every single week there's a weekly SIG tourney. Everybody who wants to submit something submits a graphic. It has to be about a certain topic. So, like, you have the All-Star game coming up, and you have graphics that are related to people who got selected to the All-Star team, or trying to find somebody who is a hatchery specialist, or trying to develop the challenge cup man. And then at the end of that week, everybody who submitted something for that week gets to vote on who was the best SIG, and then you have a base entry payout, and then you have award add-ons based on who wins first, second, and third place among a vote of your peers.
Okay.
Boom. You fix graphics. That way people aren't bitching about the fact that people who don't know shit about graphics like Samee, they don't have the power to give you some bullshit grading. Meanwhile, you have actual SIGs that are relevant and that are constantly being produced because it's a weekly concern.
Okay then. Awesome. That you actually managed to keep your promise on keeping it short and sweet and to the point.
Yeah.
Cam, do you have anything?
Well, I kind of ranted about it last week, but you know my opinion on the update scale.
Fuck that shit.
Because, like, seriously, if I recreate, I don't know if or when it's going to happen because I'm busy and shit, but it'll be as a goalie because I'm not using that fucking update scale. I'll be a backup for 10 fucking seasons. I will use the old update scale and use it proudly. Fuck the update scale.
Speaking as a true season 21 plebeian.
I got 1,000 by doing jack shit, and I liked it, goddammit.
Yeah, back when PTs gave you 3 capped and then 5 uncapped for doing the most basic shit.
Good times.
Yep.
Oh,
Easiest 300 words I ever wrote.
That reminds me, I do have to do I need to do PT number 2 soon. Anyway, yo, Clardy, the Bruins are beating the Stars on Sunday. Well, yeah, because the Stars are a tire fire.
Yeah, I've given up all hope on the Stars this season. I'm hoping we get a good draft pick. I'm defeated. I feel so sad because nothing's gone right, and we have so many problems. We've had injuries throughout the season. We don't know what the fuck to do about Jamie Alexiak. There's a part of me that's convinced that we need something else, and I'm still pissed off about the Nichushkin scenario, and that's still burning inside.
Yep, and also just everything going on with that goalie tandem of hell. Complete hell.
Bring back Jack Campbell.
NHL related question. What would you like your favorite team to do at the trade deadline, if anything at all? Sweeney better not fuck this up, by the way.
Damn right.
Sell the whole fucking team.
Yo, we can have Sagan. We can probably do like the same deal.
No. Keep him in the Stars. Don't. No, don't bring him back.
Please, I need him back.
No, he's happy in Texas, and fuck you, Chiarelli and Julian, for screwing that one up.
Hey, at least he got his cup. He's never gonna do that in Dallas. Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right. Man, not like you do it in Boston though. Let's be real.
Yeah, he was sitting on the third line with Peverly and Campbell. That's fucking worked out.
Dude, that's the saddest thing, man. I love that Peverly
You're
is still
telling
staying
me?
active in hockey. No, not about sex. I'm talking about Pevs.
Oh yeah, that too, man. That killed me.
Yeah.
That just sucks so hard. I love Peverly so much.
Yeah, but at least he's doing like active stuff though. He's doing like charity work through the Dallas Stars organizations.
I thought he was doing like scouting work too or something. Right?
Yeah, he's one of those generic. I'm a player, so I'm going to do whatever the fuck you want me to do since I'm 35 and have no real business prospects, which works.
Yep.
Always had 2011.
Well, what would I want to do for the trade deadline? What would the Penguins do? Probably bring in more D-men, because our entire team is broken right now. We're broken and hurt. Like, two people. No, Trevor Daley's not a D-man, but like several people are out until April. We're just basically fucked in terms of that. But this is also a normal Tuesday for us. Like normal, everyone dies at some point. So I guess I just want people who aren't dead. And if we were gonna do funny trade deadlines thing, I would like to burn all rumors about Gino going to the Hawks. Like, why? Why is this a consistent rumor?
Because it was a Reddit meme.
Like,
oh my god.
Like seriously, like I think someone posted something on Reddit from Twitter, and it was like Gino to the Hawks, and now everybody's ran with it. It's just like the Jonathan Drouin 24 hours meme. It's a meme, so everyone runs with it. You would know a couple things like about that, like right Galactics. Fuck. That joke was going such better places.
Okay. Mac, any feelings?
What was the question? Sorry.
The question was, what would you like your NHL team to do before the trade deadline?
Trade Weber to Nashville for Subban.
Yeah.
But I like Subban.
That's the joke one. I mean, in all seriousness, though, I think we got the right coach. I think we have the right goaltender. I think we have a strong defense. But I think we have a good bunch of forwards that can score. I think there's one thing missing that's been missing for the last 10 years. Is somebody who can actually handle the puck when we meet the West Coast teams and not get knocked around like crazy. Because on average, the West Coast guys are bigger and heavier, and that means puck possession.
Yep.
And I think we can make the finals. I don't think we can win.
I also just want to see Carey Price and PK Subban reunited. And triple low fives, but the Habs suck.
But Tarian got rid of that.
Yeah.
No, it was, yeah, fucking Tarian or whatever the hell you call him. He's just. I don't like him. Every time I see him.
Respect the system.
Respect
Who?
what system? Okay,
Who are
so
you guys talking about?
the old coach, whatever the fucking.
The who? What? I don't remember his ID. What?
You mean
I remember
Claude?
Dark Ages. I remember Darkness.
I mean, the Penguins went through something similar. And we had darkness forever, and then we got a new coach, and we won the cup both times.
Okay, you don't get to say you had Darkness and you have Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin on the same fucking team.
Yeah. it's
You
true.
had
And
Carey
winning
Price
50
and
games.
PK Subban together, and you fucked that
Okay.
up yourself.
You
That
had
is
two
not the same
generational
thing.
talents on your team. And Phil Kessel.
Yeah.
Phil Kessel, Carl Hagelin, Trevor Daley, Chris
Yo.
Letang,
Benito,
Ollie
Benito,
Mata.
Benito.
Yeah, Ollie Mata when he's healthy, he's pretty decent.
How's this
Marc-Andre
cancer thing doing?
He's doing fine. Now he's just getting wrist surgery because he keeps getting beat up by people. Because defense keeps getting destroyed by everyone, and it's really, really sad.
Oh.
So he's currently our hurt little duckling because he's always hurt little duckling. All the cancer survivors are doing fine, and now the only impending doom is Marc-Andre Fleury and Matt Murray being who they are, and Flower leaving us pretty soon. Sob.
Okay, so then if you have to choose a goalie, like, I always considered, I know that this is going to be weird, unpopular opinion. Here comes the Tony Kornheiser in me. But I always thought of Marc-Andre Fleury as a very serviceable goalie, if not somebody who is considered a regular starter, somebody who is on the edge of, dare I say it, dare he, elite status.
Oh my god, yeah, he is. Okay, so here's the reason why everyone is like, Flower's going to leave us. Because Matt Murray is really untested and probably does need a couple of years with someone above him. This is true. Like, I think most people will agree on that. However, it's getting to a point where, like, we're cap space problems, and also it's just like the fans really love Flower as a person, and like he's obviously miserable a little bit right now. So it's just like it's everyone's biting their fingernails, saying how long can we get this together, and like, will the Vegas expansion draft fuck it all up for us? Because we can't protect. So it's like, do we protect Flower or do we protect Matt Murray, he is the successor. We all can see it, but like, we also need Flower to be like this flagship for a little while longer because he has more experience in doing that stuff. So it's like, just, it's a catch-22. It's hell.
Bring back Thomas Vokoun and you'll be...
Lol. Okay, thanks, Cam, for all of your questions that you submitted to us thinking you wouldn't be here.
Real quick, can I put
Yeah.
the Bruins? Can I add my Bruins hot take on here? Or
Yep.
not hot take, but
Take.
the Bruins need to get a better backup goaltender because Hudobin sucks. Minus like the games against Vancouver, and well, he played pretty shit there, but we got him out. Minus the game against LA, he plays like shit. I'd like to get a better defenseman without trading any assets. Don't trade McAvoy. Don't trade Carlo. Don't trade Pasternak.
Then you're not getting a defenseman. That's the point of a trade.
Well, I don't want to give up. Like, I don't want them to stay in this. Because Lord knows we gave
Don't
up too
trade.
much.
You know the easiest way to get a good player without giving up something?
Free agency.
Okay, well, second then. Is drafting them. That usually works really well. Why don't you give that a try?
Well, we have. We got McAvoy and we got Carlo in the second round. It's an absolute steal. We got Pasternak. I mean, we have a lot of talent, but I just don't like. If we do make a trade, I don't want to trade away this youth for like Shattenkirk, who's a free agent in 3 months.
Yep.
It's kind of a tough spot they're in. I don't know what they're gonna do. But as they trade like Carlo or something or Pasternak, I'm burning that arena to the ground.
Like
And
Montreal, I think, just needs a second center. That's about it.
Yeah.
But they're a contender. Like, where would you put Boston in contention status? Like, I just think they're doing better this season than they should be. Do I have that right?
yeah, the Bruins are gonna do what they've done the past 2 seasons: be in a playoff spot in the final week, fuck it up.
Yep. Okay. Quickly moving on to our next. We have actually 3 more people to go through, and I would like to revisit this, but I want to be able to answer all of our questions today.
Okay.
Okay, so Nearest asked, Batman or Superman?
I
Batman.
don't watch superhero movies. I'm not well versed in that.
Just say Batman.
Is he
Fine.
like asking our opinion on the movie, or who we think would win in the fight?
No,
Or who we
it's
think-
just
Who's
literally Batman or Superman.
well,
Fucking
Batman,
Batman.
waistcoat of America. Jesus, man.
Again,
Plus,
the
I can't trust
unpopular
a man who
opinion.
wears the underwear on the outside of his pants.
No, Superman is great, but come on, Batman all the way.
Oh God.
But he's literally he is literally the superhero. The reason why Superman is objectively the best answer is because the people who made the comics were like, oh shit, well he doesn't have that power yet. Let's just give it to him.
I mean,
He's objectively the winner.
he is the OG, but like at the same time, we move on from our OGs. Okay. And I know this could definitely devolve into a big old screaming match between Superman and Batman, so we're gonna quickly cut that off. Okay.
Thanks, Nearest. I asked for questions. You gave us them one.
Yeah. Okay, CrossFit Jesus have a couple of questions. Do you think the Leafs will make the playoffs? Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Just holy shit.
I
I
As
don't
a
want
Habs
to,
fan,
but-
yes. I've said this to a Leafs fan coworker of mine. He even screen capped it, and he owes me money if this happens. I called it right now. It will happen. We will make the playoffs on the final day of the season in a game that they need to win to make it in. Calling that right now.
yeah.
I did that back in October.
All of their youth and stuff that's going on right now, like the shit that they have together is they're not going to do it. Yeah, we're going to see something happen that hasn't happened since the 60s sometime
With the
soon.
right coach,
I don't know
right
if they're going
coach,
to win
the
a
right
playoff
management,
round.
and the right players.
I said sometime soon, within the next couple of years, once everyone like is finally developed enough to get to that point, but they have a system in place. We're going to see it.
Also, keep in mind that we're having this conversation about the team that picked first overall.
Mm-hmm. Okay, who are your cup favorites in the NHL and the SHL?
Us?
Oh shit, I forgot something about the last conversation. Sorry. Go back 5 seconds.
What?
Sorry. About the Leafs. So I think that remembering to Einstein's probably gonna get into the playoffs. Like, just saying. They're probably gonna sneak in as the 4th seed. I don't think the Renegades are gonna get in. But
Really? Because
I don't think so. I think that Leafs will
probably
get to the
not going to
playoffs.
20 year now.
I think the Leafs will get to the playoffs.
Oh, I get it.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man. The Texas Renegades are on a 1-game winning streak. That's probably the best so far of the season.
Yo, that. This insane thing about them is the shot blocks that they got. Like I never, like I know that Liddy is amazing on defense, but I never realized how much the rest of that team just like lays down the body for. Who's that goalie again? Shit. No, I should remember this. Who's the Renegades goalie? Somebody tell me.
I don't know.
Shirelli, I think.
Really? Still?
I honestly don't know. Here, I'm taking a look right now.
To the index.
It
Dude,
is
yeah,
Christoph Bajorjan and Georgette Pell with Igor Ogre Odnikov. Christopher Bjornsson, I'm guessing. Yeah,
Christopher Bjornsson.
Bjornsson.
Yeah, Bjornsson.
Man,
Yeah,
what
like
is wrong with their team? Why are they so bad? They actually don't have a bad lineup.
it's
Yeah,
the
we don't.
Renegades. we're all waiting for Waitster to come back from the dead, and then there will be a revival, and then suddenly we'll have another run of Renegade teams. They will come to Renegade status eventually. It's just going to take a while.
Hashtag Renegades.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? They'll return to form before Toronto wins the cup at least.
Ooh.
Hey, dude, I've been here fucking 30 seasons now, and I haven't seen the Toronto.
Damn, that's savage.
It is.
It takes on the SHL.
Who do you guys think is going to come out of the East in the SHL?
Wolfpack.
No, boo.
Wolfpack. Look, I'm not just saying this because I know the people and I like them and I am biased towards people I like, but literally, have you seen their shit? Have you seen anything they do?
And I'm calling bullshit on it this season.
Go away, Clardy.
Okay.
Well,
no.
yeah,
So,
it's the same. Once Tanner's not doing their lines in the playoffs, they're going to crash and burn because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
you want to hear the hot take of the Eastern Conference?
What's the hot take?
This is going to piss off a bunch of people. So, not only is New England not going to get to the Challenge Cup, the team that is going to replace them from their defending status is going to be the Buffalo Stampede. I'm calling that shit.
You're gonna make Toman very happy.
Well, they're only 2 points out of the fourth spot.
Man, the East is tight. Holy shit.
Because the East is shit.
It used to be the other way around. The West was always tight, and the East was a fucking crapshoot.
Well,
Always wide open.
yeah, but when it used to be tight in the West, it was because every single team was winning a shit ton. Like it wasn't the way that it is now, where like, let's see, I just parked at my work, so I'm able to actually look at the index. Yeah, we've got.
Man, the Panthers and the Blizzard run are both on 3-game winning streaks. The Admirals have lost 4 in a row, though. Huh.
Dude, holy shit! I didn't realize how good my Renegades take was going to be. They've only won 6 games. How is that possible?
They need the first
futile
overall.
Offense?
They need the first overall.
Futile offense? Really futile offense?
Anyway,
Question?
okay,
Was
quick switch over to NHL Cup things. Who do you think will lift Lord Stanley's Cup?
I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Really.
My early season hope was for the Stars, but they've crashed and burned.
It's not a...
But wait, and it's not going to be Washington. They can't make it past the second round.
No, they're cursed. I would like to see the Caps win because seeing Ovi and Nikki and TJ Oshie have all of that would make me the happiest person in the world. But the likelihood of that happening gets less and less. Penguins are middly solid. As long as we don't go up against the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets might be able to swing it, but I just really don't want a Blue Jackets Penguins first round murder fest. That's
You guys are going to, like, kill me if this ends up happening. I mean it. But I'm calling it the Edmonton Oilers are calling
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Oh, boo!
I was
I'm
going to
gonna
say
fucking
the Edmonton
die.
Oilers are going to pull an 06
Like, after
playoff.
the last 6
But
years
actually-
of first round picks, them getting a cup just is going to just fucking kill it. I don't want it to happen. I really don't want it to happen, but I think it's going to happen.
I'm calling Connor McDavid gets injured in the first round and then crashes.
You shut the fuck up. I have him in my fantasy league.
Me too.
Well, not in the playoffs. He's probably gonna like
Break his hand again.
yeah, or some shit like that, and he's gonna be out for the playoffs, and then suddenly it's gonna crash and burn because Patrick Maroon is good, but he's not that good.
person.
I think Edmonton is going to pull an 06 run out of their ass, but actually get it.
Personally, I think Edmonton is just like been sucked out of cup wins ever since the trade, the Gretzky trade. So it's like I don't know what's going on in there. There's like hellmouth things going up in Edmonton. Okay.
Not much.
Yeah, there's not much. It's only softly, quietly scary. They got rid of Halsey and they got rid of Yakupov, and those are 2 of their like first rounders, like first overall, and I feel terrible.
Yeah, Yakupov was a good player that was overrated because of all around him. He just never really panned out at all.
He also never clicked with the team because he's a very devout Muslim, and they were very devout partiers, and that was also a problem. A problem of just culture clash. I'm not saying anything terrible about anyone against their religion. That's just...
Wait, did that actually happen? No.
Yeah.
How did I miss that story?
I think it was something with Kadri as well, if I remember correctly. It came up at least once.
Yeah, but...
Did I get that wrong?
Yeah,
There's also that Hindu guy on the Sabres. Do you think that's the reason why he's never come up, or is he just a really shitty player?
I don't know. I need to do more research before I answer that question. Next one. Do you think there will be any big trades at the NHL trade deadline? No, we all did them in the summer. We're done.
We'll all sit there and get really excited for like 10 minutes. And then after 4 hours, when they trade a 6th-round pick for a 5th-round pick and the analyzer for the following 6 hours,
Yeah.
the day will be over and everybody will sign deals tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm just excited for the broadcast because they'll go crazy when there are no deals and they'll do random shit. That's funny.
Yeah.
Also, Mac, to answer your question, the Bruins are probably a second wild card, or a wild card to maybe a third place team. If they don't get that, like I think that's the highest they can go. They're not gonna catch Montreal or anything like that. I just wanted to jump back on there because we talked about the NHL.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Any hot takes for that, or else I'm gonna go to our last question for CrossFit Jesus.
I don't think anything's. I mean, I'd be surprised if there's a huge deal. There hasn't been like a huge deal for a while at the deadline.
If there's going to be a huge deal, it's coming out of Dallas because we're trying to figure out what the fuck we need to do, and I'm imagining some sort of ridiculous overcompensation trade.
Sagan
You
to
got
Boston for Jimmy Hayes.
You got rid of Patrick Eaves. What the fuck are you doing, Stars?
His beard, though.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
He's your
We were
second
also-
top scorer, and you got rid of him.
Because
Yeah,
they're
but
tanking.
Yeah, well, also because he wasn't really supposed to be our second scorer. He wasn't ever supposed to be that. When we got him in the first place, he was not supposed to be this second line, third line guy. He was supposed to be, there. Like we were supposed to have people like Jason Dickinson that were coming up, or Curtis McKenzie playing a bigger role, but we didn't do that shit. And here's the hot take from Dallas: we're trading Cody Eakin for somebody because we don't know what the fuck to do with him.
Who?
Cody
Eakin.
Eakin. He's yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He's still there?
Yep.
Yeah, that's from the Mike Ribeiro.
Man, he
trade.
was like 2008 or 2009 draftee, wasn't
Who the
Yeah,
frick
sure.
knows? Okay, I'm cutting this off because we still have more things to go through. Why
Oh,
is
sure,
Yep, last question from CrossFit Jesus. Why is Samee a stupid idiot?
Yeah.
He's a big fan of Chris Jericho. Obviously.
Oh God.
I don't want to be
You
Thunderdomed.
just made the list.
You just made the list. Amen.
I'm not saying anything. It only ends in tears.
Insert Sammy meme here.
I actually spoke to Sammy for like 2 hours the other night.
How did that go?
Why?
Because I have no free... What's the word I'm looking for here?
Dispositions?
That's it.
There you go.
I ended up in the Discord chat, and he just jumped
Happened
in.
to be there.
Yeah. I ended up chatting with him and... Oh, Jesus. Is Zed Stevens or something like that? While playing Rocket League for like an hour or so?
Jealous. I love Rocket League.
Oh Lord.
I was like when he said, it's Sammy, I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh shit.
No, I didn't say that out loud. I was just like, uh-oh. I wonder how this is going to go. Waited. I was like, I don't see the problem, but I haven't been around much lately, so.
You inactive motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what? I used to be really active. Take a look at the post I've made maybe like 20 in like the last 6 months when I used to make about that a day.
Oh my god, man. Or back in season 21 days where we post like 20 times a day because we have nothing else to do. Reminiscing. Yeah, but Sammy's a stupid idiot because he's not a season 21 scarecrow. There we go. Final answer.
Bang.
Wow.
Season 20. You know what? You're all idiots because you're not season 3.
Oh my god.
And like
That could be our new status.
Man, digit. Single digit here.
Ouch.
No, we're just picking. Sammy's not stupid. Anyway, now we're moving on to stuff that Sorator has asked us. Sorator was not feeling well today. I hope you're feeling much better after taking some. Yeah, we miss
Eat
you.
some of that Jewish penicillin.
Clardy!
What?
Just stop. Sometimes. Oh my god!
Chicken noodle soup and Gatorade. That's what my mom always called it.
I'm just.
Or just a bottle of whiskey. That's no problem.
Okay, first question. The Riot is sitting at the clear top of the league, just short of the halfway mark. Do you think y'all can keep the pace and take the President's Trophy? We have answered this question a little more before, but this allows us to make a revisit if anyone had anything else to comment on.
I don't think we're going to get the President's Trophy. I think we're still going to be second, but I think that we are going to win the conference. So that's the one change in this question from the other ones is, will we win the President's Trophy? I don't think we will. I think somehow something's going to fuck it up and we're not going to be top of the conference. Top of the league.
Okay then. Anyone else have any comments on this?
I'm not going to say a thing.
Okay.
I'll wait to see how the season goes.
And that's totally fair. Okay, next question. Any thought on leading in spite of not having any individual scoreboard leaders aside from Orloff and McFadden?
Woo! It's a team sport.
Wait, is Dean Cole not on the face-off percentage?
I've been on the plus-minus leaderboard and not the top of it since...
Since the what?
Oh shit, there you are. Yeah.
Right there by Jack Burton. He's right below me.
And David Benson and Patrick Brome rounding out the top
And
5.
I moved from 4th to 3rd in hits, although I probably won't get 1st. But I'm pretty happy moving into 3rd.
I mean...
And I think I'm 4th in face-off percentage.
Yeah, 4th. But you're not in the lead, though. He is correct.
No, here's the thing. It evens out at the halfway point. I'm only in 4th. It will hit almost 60% by the end, and I will have 1st place.
Nice.
Another person who's leading one of the boards is the game tying goals. Our favorite inactive, Pavel Bursic.
Actually, let me rephrase that. The only person in there that I think his name is, the player is built for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love you, Bercy.
Love you, Bursic.
Miss you, bud.
Hard. But I mean, Sorchar does bring up a point. I mean, it's a weird point. Like if you look at the leaderboards for goals and assists, we're not on it.
Season. Me?
None of us are on the goals or assist list.
No, God, no. But I am. I think. Just have to give me 1 second here. I have the thing. Individual leaders? No. Leaders. Let's see. Patrick Brum is our leading scorer. He's 19th overall in the league with 23 points. Lauren is 39th with 20. Burton is 62nd with 18. And then Benson with 17 at 69. Myself at 72 at 16. And Urbowitz at 16 as well.
Woo!
You know what?
Wow.
Sometimes you just need the right amount of people who are technically average, but when you put them together, because they're all kind of average, it like works out in which everyone is scoring, and because everyone is able to score and everyone's consistent on doing that, you get this beautiful thing.
The Moneyball approach.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's how Seattle's honestly been for all the time that I've been here. we've never been ones to grind our top line. It's always been the Christoph Klose GM method: depth, more depth, and if you possibly can, add a little bit more depth in there.
Yep. If you take a look at it, you have a defense for the two-way forward, offensive wingers, defensive wingers, and a really good goaltender. You have what you need to win.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of awesome goaltenders, how awesome is McFadden?
Fucking awesome.
Awesome.
He's okay.
Oh, fuck you.
Nah, he's fucking awesome.
Best goalie since Hedgehog.
Rip.
Rest in peace.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I have no idea who the heck these people are, so I'm just like, okay.
Hedgehog got banned for saying some controversial shit.
He got banned for being racist about the Paris attacks. It's not just controversial.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Actually, I think it may have been the Ukraine or Russia.
No, it
invading
was
Ukraine.
Paris. I was the only person on the riot in there the entire time.
Yeah, it was definitely Paris. I remember reading through the banning thread when I came back.
I remember Leo said, "That's my fucking goalie, man."
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
man.
he was chill, but he was kind of racist as fuck when it came to that. So
Yeah.
you gotta go.
Wow. Okay then.
We've gone through a lot of shit here.
Truly.
Yeah, that was around the same time that I ghosted.
That's when you
for
left
9 months.
cards.
Yeah, so not only did Seattle lose arguably their best defensive prospect, they also lost their starting goaltender within a 2-season span.
And we got swept in the finals that year.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was not good.
Okay,
It was not
we have less than 15 minutes, and we're gonna do this as quickly as we can, so we can get through all of the questions, and then we'll probably pick a topic next week and just stick with it, because I feel like that's probably the way to go. This one's directed towards me. Galactix, do you have any hard feelings towards Samee, or is that overblown? It's so overblown. It's overblown.
Really? You were ranting about him last night and the night before?
I rant about everything. I also rant about Clardy all the time. Clardy, do I hate you?
I mean...
Everybody rants about Clardy, though. Does he count?
I mean, I think that Samee's also... Dare I say it? Dare I put the label on him? Samee's approaching Clardy status in terms of obnoxiousness.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. You have the OG.
Come on, that's not fair. That's really not
yeah,
fair.
no,
Sammy's
that's not fair.
obnoxious.
No.
I mean, look at the last guy who earned it, though. I mean, Eggy's won back-to-back New England Cups, so it can't be that bad.
Oh man. Okay. My hard feelings aren't towards Samee specifically. They're more towards everyone just jumping on it and stuff, and that's where my bitterness lies. That's literally it. Samee the person is a fine human, 15-year-old. I just the ranting, if you ever hear me complain about it, because all of you have, are just more about other things that were involved with that, rather than the actual person. Make sense?
The kid is... Wait, he's 15?
Yeah, he's 15.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Of course he's going to act like a fucking asshat every 15...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Clardy, he would have fit great in the season 20 Crows locker room.
Oh, fucking God.
Dude,
oh my
we
God.
We were so deplorable.
Oh my God.
Not to use that word, but we were so fucking bad.
We were so fucking deplorable. I'm going to use the word. It was that he would have fit perfect. He would have been the perfect addition to that shitty team that won the cup for no fucking reason.
To the hype train.
He would have been exactly why that team existed. So, Samee, congratulations. You've achieved OG obnoxious status. I love you.
But you're also... But you're also someone who's still growing. Everyone's still growing. So honestly, I'm kind of tired of talking about it, and I'm going to try to stop ranting about it. I really am.
Oh. Okay.
Clardy, how does it feel being the leader in the league in penalty minutes? Yeah.
Third Ferguson is mine. I'm so happy about this. You have no idea. So, like,
You're a giant turd, Clarity. You're a giant turd.
Well, okay, so I had a flirtation with this as a Nikitan in the second season, so the season after the Legendary Cup set. I was a fucking goon. And ever since then, I've kind of wanted to be a goon, but it's always been on that, like, a defensive defenseman. It's like the friends with benefits, but never really in a relationship with the goon status. And now that I'm leading the league in PIMS, and I've won multiple fights, and I have the most total fights, I'm actually really happy about this, and I'm looking forward to stealing the crown from the big slap gala. Boom! Called out.
I actually probably need to get on writing narrative behind that. I really do. There is some narrative I would like to do in which basically I'm completely convinced Orlov is doing this because Titova was drafted and he's heartbroken still, so he's not handling it well.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No.
I just want you to stay in the SMJHL. You're perfect like that. I mean, just stay there. I don't want you to get hurt.
Slava and Xena need to interact at some point, and they will be interacting at some point, but you will not be writing that. I will be writing the Deadspin bullshit. I will be writing that. Gossip rag.
But either way, I am happy to say that I am on my way to a Turd Ferguson, my first Turd Ferguson, and I am currently possibly working on things for when that actually happens. So that'll be nice.
Oh, Jesus.
Yay! So, I'm happy for my status.
You know what? You should also make a media that says Nikitin releases his Harlequin novel called called Ice, about, like, I don't know, just your usual Harlequin novel romance bullshit, and you can write an excerpt from it, and it would be beautiful, and then the entire site would explode with screaming.
Oh God. Well, see,
that happens already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens every time I post, much less write erotic fic on the site. So.
No, I said Harlequin romance. I did not say erotic fic.
Yes.
Yo, Clarity once posted on the site that he had sex with his girlfriend once. Clarity,
yes, I did.
Bounds,
I know no bounds.
I remember that thread. I know what's up.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, man. Oh Lord. Now it's just a regular thing. It's not post-worthy.
Yeah.
So awesome. Not post-worthy.
Hey, dude, I'm married. It is for me.
Oh. Before we get into the steamy after hours of Riot-Cast, in which we can all brag about whether or not we're getting laid.
Also,
you have to pay for a pass to this. Cost is $1 million.
What?
Oh, if you want access to the after party.
You gotta pay. You gotta pay.
So actually, I missed something. Twelves wanted us to talk about, posted this in the Riot-Cast chat. He wanted to talk about why 2 President's Trophies are more important than a Stanley Cup.
They're not.
Yeah, but he's a Canucks fan. That's the closest he's gonna get.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow, but also, you know what the Canucks are winning at? Having mumps.
Losing.
Oh.
Having mumps.
Ouch.
Hey, you know what the best thing is about Seattle and Vancouver?
What?
In the fake league, we have the Riot.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
And also, Sorator, his comments on the Stars situation, well, probably we just traded away our most consistent goal scorer, and you just made a coaching change to boost momentum. This is more about the Bruins, so he's being sad all over the place.
Fucking Bruce Cassidy and the Sundance Kid over here.
Yeah. Butch Cassidy. Get your references right, Irby.
God damn it.
Oh Lord. He says that not actually knowing where that comes from, so even though I don't know what the reference is, but at least I know it's Coach Cassidy.
Okay.
4-1 when our coach has hair. Just saying.
Also, last minute question from our illustrious Mac, who for some reason has negative. I don't know why.
Negative boobies.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
It's boobies.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a comment about that last week. But
Yeah.
It says boobies.
Okay, amazing, but
I told off the junior commissioner, and when he put it at negative 50 million, I went, "What the fuck? Of course, I'll leave it to you to do. Give me 1/4 effort. Come on, at least put it at max." He put it at like negative 99. You actually couldn't put it lower.
nice. So
And then somebody put it to negative boobies.
yep. So your question was, what team would you compare your team to in the NHL?
Obviously, SHL.
Yeah.
Which team is ours in the SHL? Or the NHL, sorry?
Riot. Blue Jackets, maybe?
if it was the major leagues, it'd be the A's, but actually successful.
But
I want to say the Blackhawks.
No, we're not the Blackhawks because we
McFadden-
don't. Okay, McFadden can be Crow, but we can't be the Blackhawks because we don't have two superstars. We do have Brum and we do have Jed, but the thing is that in order to have that true comparison, we need someone who is like consistently on leaderboards, meaning we need a Patrick Kane. We don't have a Patrick Kane on our team. We have a lot of depth, and more depth. And also, in order to truly be the Hawks, we would have to get rid of people every 3 seasons, or like every season we have a totally different line.
We do. They're just racist.
GOB traded me and got me nowhere.
Oh my god, that's true.
I got traded to Minnesota, and we like 1 year we didn't make the playoffs. The second year we got beaten in 5, and I'm like, fuck this, I'm going back to Seattle. If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose in a place I want to lose.
Right?
I love Argar. He's a great guy, but I'm not trying.
Oh Jesus.
Oh no, let's not start with the whole many rumors again, because I don't think...
I love me some Argar. He's
No, Argar is great, but then eventually, because we talked about Samee, he's going to listen to all of our discussion about the Chiefs, and then he's going to be like, you guys are spreading rumors! And I'm just,
Then you can tell him to shut up again.
No. No, I'm counting on Baller Storm to come in with the meme. Actually, surprisingly, I'm so surprised that the Thunderdome is this quiet. Nobody's posted in
Just
a
give me a
while.
second.
Come on,
Oh my God.
Podcast Thunderdome. I wanted to do this
Wait,
last.
Thunderdome's quiet. I can change that. Hold on a second.
I regret everything. But honestly,
Who the fuck tagged me?
Honestly, if we were going to compare it to someone, I would say the Blue Jackets, because the depth that they have right now, the depth they have right now, and the consistent scoring and the awesome goalie, like Bob is doing amazing. So McFadden is doing amazing. Hence, like, what I'm saying along those lines.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah. So the Riot is basically the Blue Jackets.
Yeah, I can dig that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do you think we're sustainable?
Sustainable?
Yeah, sustainable.
Yeah, we could be.
Wasn't that was the first question after all.
I'm gonna say yes, just because we have really good draft picks, and they've turned into fantastic players. So I'm happy for right now. I think that we'll be able to sustain.
Yay! Thanks. Thanks for saying nice things.
No worries. But yeah, I'm actually at work, so I'm gonna go.
Okay,
All
bye,
right.
Clardy.
Bye, Clardy.
Time's almost up anyway.
Yeah, we only have 1 minute left. Does anyone have any last minute thoughts and feelings about the entire thing before we move into the Porny After Hours? Pay us $10 million each, and you'll be able to access that.
Okay, 1 minute NASCAR hot take.
Okay, do it.
Canadian DJ Kennington will race into the top 25, and Chase Elliott will win the race tomorrow.
Okay, I don't have an opinion on NASCAR, so I'm just going to agree.
Wait, Daytona 500, right?
Yeah, Daytona 500 tomorrow.
Nice. Enjoy, man.
Thank you. I hope that fucking Joey Logano doesn't win, or Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is a bastard.
I know. Yes, I don't like Kyle Busch. I don't know why, but I remember I don't like him.
Because he wrecks people intentionally.
Clarity's saying that Kyle Busch is the worst.
Thank you, Clarity. Worse than Sam.
Oh. And on that note, we're out of time. Goodbye.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much to listening to episode 2 of Riot-Cast. We'll be here next week at the same time. Also, if you would like to be a guest on our show, we'll happily take some applications for that. We'll see you next week. Bye.